start with your Netflix top 10 in the US this week. Coming in at number 10, which has pretty much been a mainstay all year long. Number 10 needs no introduction. It's CoComelon. Coming in at number 10 is the hit series Shameless, with 10 plus seasons available on Netflix. Coming in at number 8 in its 5th season on Netflix is the Archie Comics revival of Riverdale. Coming in at number 7 is a new film for Netflix called Night Teeth, and it also has the return of Megan Fox. Although I thought she was going to be in it for a lot longer than what she was, it was still a really cool movie nonetheless. A very interesting vibe to it, and I love the fact that I got to see Debbie Ryan again. So definitely check out Night Teeth on Netflix. It is currently in the number 7 position this week in the top 10. Coming in at number 6 is also brand new to the top 10, and it's voiced by a list of who's who in acting. It was so many that I couldn't even list them all. Coming in at number 6 this week, it's Maya and the Three, and it chronicles this princess who is young in her life, and she has to join forces with some gods warriors, I should say, to defend the world against some overzealous gods. It is going to have the voicing of Zoe Saldana, Gabriel Iglesias, Rosie Perez, Alfred Molina, and more, including Queen Latifah. Love me some Queen Latifah. Coming in at number 5 is The Inside Job. This is going to be a Netflix series as well, with this sort of government agent who has to keep all of the world's conspiracies in order. And one of the voices for this series is none other than Christian Slater. Coming in at number 4 is a Netflix series that is a truly emotional, heartbreaking, and also powerful series about a woman who leaves an abusive situation with her child and pretty much $18 to her pocket, and basically the struggles that go on with domestic violence and the struggles for a better life, self-worth, confidence, and the guts and the gumption to go forward and decide that you deserve better, and the struggle that goes along with that with men and women. So that is Made. Definitely check it out. I definitely want to check it out. I think there's a lot of life lessons in there, and I think it's based on a true story as well. Coming in at number 3 is one that I have talked about in the beginning of this podcast, in the beginning days of this podcast, I should say. I'm super excited that they're back. Season 2 has officially hit, and your number 3 this week is none other than Lock and Key. It takes place in Massachusetts, and it chronicles this family who moves into the Key house, and they start learning about all of these mystical keys that are purposely hidden in their house for very, very reasons. Super, super cool. Very, very creative. You guys know I'm always pushing for different new creative content that kind of doesn't fit the same old recycled movie and TV shows. So this one definitely hits that. In the number 2 spot, holding strong for the last several weeks, is none other than Squid Game. On my YouTube channel, we talked quite a bit about some behind the scenes factoids in regards to this movie and its popularity and how it's opened the doors for more series of Korean dramas and so forth. So super exciting. And your number 1 this week is none other than the Netflix original You, which definitely puts a new sort of twist on societal norms, as well as, the social media and how movies and films and pop culture define romance, and versus, is it really romance or is it just plain creepy? So definitely interesting. I really like the social narrative that's going on with that. So that is your Netflix top 10 for this week. I would love to hear your thoughts. So definitely find me on youtube.com/Taeler Hendrix and tell me what shows you're watching on Netflix and what shows that you're really enjoying and or are looking forward to see. This has been your Netflix top 10 this week.